Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is The Medici Return by Steve Berry. This is published by Grand Central. It retails for $30 in the United States, $39 in Canada, and it is 400 pages long. This is book 19 of the Cotton Malone series. And anyone who's read the Cotton Malone series knows that Steve Berry takes great pains in creating history. To read one of his books is like taking a step back into history. A lot of his books are steeped in history. There are historical references, and this book is no exception. It goes back to Siena, Italy in 1512. And what is at the core of the book is an agreement between the Vatican and Giuliano di Lorenzo de' Medici. He loaned a lot of money to the church, count millions really, and there was a promise to pay it back. It was known as the Pignus Christi, the Pledge of Christ. But the money was never returned to the Medici family. Now there is one survivor of the Medici family, or he says he is, and that he's owed millions of dollars. But there's a lot more to the book than this. Cotton Malone is assigned by Stephanie Nell of the Magellan Billet. That's the organization, the secret organization that Stephanie is the head of, and Cotton worked for before. So she asked him a favor to go over to Rome and to look into what could be a lot of double dealing, and it all relates back to Siena, Italy in 1512. Now, you almost need a scorecard because there are so many characters in this book, fascinating characters. There's Cardinal Richter, who is not that well liked, and people want to present him in the worst possible light, almost scandalous. There's another Sergio Cardinal Ascoliani who has no love for Cardinal Richter, and it's obvious that they want him out of the picture because he is a threat to them. And there's also a hitman who's coming not only for Cotton Malone, and his name is Thomas Dewberry. And a woman follows Cotton on the train, or he follows her, and then the man suddenly shows up. He kills the woman, who is sort of a hit woman in her own right, and he escapes, and Cotton's on the lookout for him. Dewberry is on the lookout for Cotton. So it's complicated. I don't know really if I'm explaining it well, because there's just so many twists and turns. There's a horse race, and there's a lady by the name of Camilla Baines, a businesswoman, who's behind this annual horse race, and it's a deadly horse race too, and she gets Cotton into it, and he's one of the participants, but Thomas Dewberry is out to kill Cotton during the race. So take a deep breath. So this is really one of the most complex books of the Cotton Malone series. Now, there have been a lot of complex books, but this one really is over the top. If you like a book that will not let you just sit back and enjoy it, but become an active participant, because with every page something new happens, there's a new threat, and it's just Steve Berry at his best. Just that's the only way you can describe it. He's a great author, and this Cotton Malone series, if you haven't read it, you owe it to yourself to get the latest, The Medici Return. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I think you will. So thank you for watching. Hopefully it's not too confusing. There were times when I was confused, and I'm thinking, well, who is this, and why is this, and what is this? But it all worked out in the end. So I'll be back again very soon with another excellent book. And until that time, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.